tuned in to I Radio. I am your host, Lady Limitless, your community resource guide. GJ Rules is giving us the tunes to make sure we're feeling good on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you are joined in and you have a pencil and paper because let me tell you something. My guest, Mr. Robert Love-Stewart, the founder of Stewardship Services, we're talking about financial freedom and what it actually looks like without the hype. We're talking about all reality here. So let's jump right back in. Robbie, I'm going to ask you straight up. Why are we living paycheck to paycheck in 2025?
So, why are we living paycheck to paycheck in 2025? Truth be told, it's mostly behavior.
Okay.
Behaviors and miseducation.
All right.
Kind of start there.
Okay. So let me ask you something. What's one habit that instantly improves someone's financial situation then? Or behavior?
For a singular person or a family?
Let's talk both. So let's do singular first.
Excellent. So, singular person would definitely be to do the hard thing and take a realistic look at your spending.
Mm-hmm.
Go through one bank statement 1 month at a time. Go back about 2 to 3 months and just look to see exactly how much you're spending and compare that to how much you're bringing in.
Okay.
Then as for a family, I would definitely say 1, to do the same. 2, the family has more opportunities because they can pool and work together.
Mm.
And that's usually those tight-knit families that operate that way usually do well much faster.
Got you. Okay. So why is making more money often not the real solution? I think I know where you're going, but let me hear it.
That's usually always our answer, is that you simply need to make more money. But the truth is that you need to optimize your cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to consider exactly, again, look at how much we're spending, how much we're making. If we can make adjustments to reduce our expenses, then that's fantastic. If we can be rewarded for our spending, then that's fantastic. That's something that I often spend a lot of time in the community teaching people, teaching my clients the benefits of credit cards, simply because you have the opportunity to utilize your natural spending. I am one.
Mm-hmm.
I am a renter, and I use
Built.
I guess it's a free plug for them. Built Rewards credit card, and there I pay my rent. Every dollar gets matched with a point that I get now that I get to transfer to airlines and hotels.
Which you're going to take anyway.
Absolutely. I was going to be flying several times throughout the year anyway. Now, almost all of the cost has been mitigated. So now I'm traveling mostly for free.
And you were going to spend that money anyway because you got to live somewhere.
So now I'm also technically saving money.
Wow. That's smart. That's really how to use the credit card game in your favor, huh?
Yes.
Nice. I'm not going to tell you to repeat that name, but hey, I hope you caught it. See, listeners, you're getting some gems today. So what does it mean to organize money without feeling restricted or punished even?
That's beautiful. So again, and I understand, because money conversations are always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They really are, because they're exposing and they're revealing. So what you can do best would be to
cut out subscriptions. Because they're the little crumb snatchers, those subscriptions, boy.
You can definitely consider cutting out some subscriptions. Let's run the question back again.
Okay. It says, what does it mean to organize money without feeling restricted or punished?
Yeah, so let's circle back. Let's do those uncomfortable things. Call each one of your creditors, your bill collectors, anyone that you have a service agreement with.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say your car note.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you called them and asked them if you can move the payment to a day that's more comfortable for you?
You could do that?
Absolutely. When's the last time you called the bank to do the same thing for your mortgage? My auto loan has it's stated in the contract where you can move your payment date back 10 days twice within the life of the contract. So during a time when I needed to, that's exactly what I did. I called in, they pushed it back 10 days. It worked out wonderfully for me. A paycheck came in during that time when I was still a W-2 earner, and It helped me to kind of recoup and catch up, keep my credit score in place. So that's what I mean genuinely when I say those uncomfortable things. It's not just going into the bank accounts, but it's picking up the phone
Yeah.
to talk to someone to say, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z. Because no one wants to call FP&L and ask them.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on the phone. You don't want to feel the way that you feel when you do it, like, oh, I have to do this.
Yeah.
Why not? Why do you take such pride in paying bills on time? Why are you so proud of separating yourself from your money? The wealthy aren't proud to do that. Many a time they pay their bills almost until the services are canceled or discontinued, simply because the opportunity cost of having their money where they have it. You know, they don't put it in savings accounts. They have their money in growth, in hedge funds, in the estate planning process where you can have a trust. So their money is growing. They don't want to touch their money. They want it to work for them. That's the purpose of money.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk about fitness, because money and fitness go hand in hand. People don't think that, but it really does. And because it comes back to discipline.
Yes.
Right? So when you're into fitness, clearly, if you guys could see, when you see this, when this goes live, you're going to see. He's into fitness. So what parallels do you see between physical health and financial health?
The truth is, taking a step back and breathing and reminding yourself of why you're doing this. Because oftentimes, especially as believers, we have a dream, or we have the vision, we have the goal in mind, and that's all we know. We know where we are, we know the goal, and in our mind, we've created the ideal pathway of how to get there. But just as in life, it doesn't operate that way. It doesn't go perfectly to your plan.
Right.
So through that, it becomes challenging. It throws you off. And just like fitness, you have to get up every day, remind yourself, this is good for me in the long term. So oftentimes we hear this term, delayed gratification.
Yes.
And it's the truth. It's doing the simple things
over and over and over,
day in and day out. And also, if I may, if I knew the scripture by heart, I would go ahead and recite it. But you really aren't adding to your life by worrying and allowing anxiety to consume you. The thoughts about tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't promised.
True.
But today you've been given your daily bread. So if you maximize your opportunities with what you have today, trust and believe you'll be in a better place and a better standing tomorrow.
Sure. That's good. All right now, Pastor. Okay. So how does discipline in the gym translate to discipline in finances? Is it just a mindset, or is it, like you said, doing the right things day in and day out that your future self is going to thank you for?
I would say it's a little bit of both. But what is special or intrinsic when it comes to discipline and fitness is going to be how quickly you get to see the results.
I was going to say that, Robbie. I was going to say
and
you get to see those muscles kind of showing themselves.
And that's a big thing with all of us, honestly, is that when it comes to fitness, you get to see the results usually within those 2 to 4 weeks, and that's what helps people to lock in. And the reality is that with wealth,
it takes a little
money,
longer.
It takes a good bit longer for you to see that substantial, significant growth. If you're looking, item by item, month over month, absolutely, you'll start to see that the interest rates are going up. The little interest at the high yield savings account where you have your nest egg growing month to month, it is going up. The bank is starting to pay you a little bit more, but now it's gone from cents to dollars. And that oftentimes is similar to life, would be those things where they kind of they deter you from your journey to financial freedom and success.
Let's talk about, why do people look for shortcuts in money the same way they do in fitness? Ozempic.
We're going there. Okay.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
they look for shortcuts. They do. Listen, I'm a part of it. I'm the people. I'm talking to myself here. So why do we look for shortcuts?
The overanalyzed answer
Yeah.
is a misunderstanding or a misvaluation of time. Oftentimes we look for shortcuts because we have a negative thought about where we are currently, that we're out of time, that we're already behind. Everyone else is so far ahead of us. When the reality is that most people are genuinely, even when they have goals, they're still operating in a day-to-day mindset. So they're not per se putting away day-to-day positively.
Right.
They're just going with the day, and then maybe payroll comes, and then they kind of start to make decisions and try to think what they want to do from there. But if you're disciplined and you stay focused on your goals, you're thinking about those goals each and every day. So you're looking to create new opportunities to do something different, because that's the only way that we get out of our current situation, is by doing something different.
I mean, because if we do the same thing, we're going to get
and
the same
expect a different outcome. That's the definition of insanity.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So what's the financial equivalent of skipping workouts but still expecting results?
Wow.
What's the financial equivalent of skipping workouts but still expecting results? Not budgeting?
I would say it would be not holding on to the discipline. You may have budgeted, but are you sticking to the budget? And even with budgeting, I would love to add for the listeners, if you do have a budget and you're saying, oh, well, budgeting doesn't work, have you taken a realistic look at your budget? If you're the type of person who goes out to eat regularly 3 to 4 times a week, then you put yourself on a budget that only affords for you to go once a week, but you're still going twice a week. Your budget needs to be increased to twice a week, because that's realistic.
Or you be disciplined to scale it back one.
But they've already shown that that's a bit hard
for
them.
Okay.
So in the meantime, give yourself some grace, because that's a part of it too, that we don't understand. A lot of times we don't give ourselves grace. So it's okay, well, I can't meet that right now. Sure, but realize that is now a hindrance to your success. Now that you've identified this shortcoming, don't sit idly by and allow it to fester. Look at your finances, see if you can trim somewhere else to make up the difference, and then let's reapproach this maybe in 1 to 2 weeks.
I like that. Nobody really talked to me like that. Like, you know what? Let's reassess it. Let's trim somewhere else. Because maybe you cut back on your grocery bill then. Because it doesn't make sense. You buy the groceries and you're still going to go out to eat. Then it's wasted vegetables. True. I like that. I really like that. So let's talk about preparing for 2026. If somebody wants to be in a much stronger financial position by 2026, what should they focus on right now? Being realistic, eh?
Giving themselves the grace and personal time to identify what it is that they're working towards.
Get
Feel
clear.
As if sometimes, yes, that's it. See, you're so wonderful with words.
Clear with your vision.
I
see it.
I'm the son of an educator, so I just talk too much. But you get right to the point. But that's it. You need to identify exactly what it is that you want. Is if you don't have the direction, what exactly is it that you're working towards? You can't make a plan to nowhere.
Yeah. So get crystal clear about what you want to see in 2026.
Absolutely.
Okay. What needs to be cleaned up financially before people think about investing?
What needs to be
cleaned up financially before you start investing? Your back bills, your credit?
I would say spending habits and cash flow are first.
Okay.
You need to make sure that you are bringing in more than you're spending.
Okay.
That is first and foremost, because once you've done that, then you can move on to looking to see, okay, I believe in putting a portion away for savings and putting a portion away to pay down debt.
Okay.
And then each and every different form of debt, there's a different strategy that we can take care of such.
Gotcha.
But definitely you need to have some kind of savings. So that would be my very next step is there's a wonderful book. I believe the title is Profit First.
Okay.
It talks about paying yourself first.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so one last question before we get into rapid fire, because that's important.
Let's do it.
What's the cost of not being prepared for emergencies, health issues, or the aging parents? I know.
Okay. So give me the first one again.
All right. What's the cost of not being prepared for emergencies?
Okay, so emergencies. Let's talk about emergency services costs.
Yeah.
Going to the hospital and whatnot. So hopefully you all have insurance, because without insurance it's going to be much more costly. But otherwise, not being prepared in this day and age can definitely financially ruin you, because if you don't have the money to do so and you don't have the credit to do so, you may not receive the services needed, or two, they will send you a bill anyway, and if you don't pay that bill, that medical bill will end up on your credit.
Yeah.
It definitely will. They're showing up all this year, the past few months, since laws have changed.
Okay. What about aging parents? What is the cost of not being prepared for aging parents? Or is that really our job? The
Quality
quick
of
answer.
life.
Okay.
The cost is quality of life, and it really depends. So many of us have had different experiences. I understand that I was blessed to have the mother that I had, so I thank God I could afford to, that we had home health services when she was ill. So she stayed home. We took her to her appointments, or we scheduled for her to be transported to her appointments, those kind of things that cost. So it's definitely big numbers.
Okay. So one last thing. I know I said one last question, but this is really it.
Go ahead.
If listeners take one intentional step this month, what should it be for a better financially 2026? If they make one intentional step this month, what should it be?
Optimize their cash flow.
Oh, simple.
Optimize the cash flow.
I like that.
You have to start there.
All right. So we're going to do a rapid fire real quick, okay? Morning workouts. Now you get 3 seconds, okay? Morning workouts or evening workouts?
Morning workouts.
Cardio or weightlifting?
Weightlifting.
Discipline or motivation? Which matters more?
Discipline.
Okay. First job you ever had?
Victoria's Secret.
What? Biggest money lesson you've learned the hard way? 3
Borrow
seconds.
against your assets. Don't sell them.
Ah, that's a good one. One habit you refuse to skip, financially or physically. Pick one.
Daily discipline. It's an investment for myself.
Okay. So that's like paying yourself first.
Paying myself
That
first.
goes
Going to the
together.
gym each and every day,
Yes.
even when it's uncomfortable. Got to do it.
Favorite way to decompress?
Praise and worship.
Book, podcasts, or person that changed how you think about money?
Person, spouse.
Okay. Beverage preference, hot tea or iced coffee?
Iced coffee.
All right. Sounds good. Awesome. Robbie, you have been amazing. You have dropped gems like I knew you would. I'm going to have to ask you back because I had to cut my questions down to make sure that I was able to get to this fun part. How do we find you?
Oh, that's a good one. You can definitely find me on Instagram at stewardshipservices.fl. Feel free to follow Robert Love-Stewart on LinkedIn, and then also our business page, Stewardship Services, on LinkedIn as well.
Perfect. You have been amazing. What great energy. Let me tell you something, good people. You've got some good stuff coming your way. We're going to share this on YouTube as well. Mr. Robert Love-Stewart, founder of Stewardship Services, thank you so much for coming to I&I Radio and depositing into your people, serving your community today. We appreciate you and know that we will welcome you back sometime in 2026 if you'll come.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, guys. We are going to tune into some great tunes with DJ Jerules here on I&I Radio. Good job.